Right, we're going to take a quick look at how to use Photo's haze removal filter. So if I open up a sample image here that's in dire need of some haze removal, we can find the filter on the Filters Studio here, and they're all organized alphabetically, so we can scroll down until we find what we're looking for, beginning with H. There we go, haze removal. So we can tap it. It does a scene analysis. And I'll just close the Filters Studio. So here we're automatically seeing the end result because the distance down here is already set to 90%. If we scrub it back a bit, we can gradually see the haze start to reappear in the scene. So distance controls how far back the haze is to be removed. And additionally, we can use strength to either increase the strength of the overall haze removal, or of course, we can back it off a bit. And then if we find that the scene becomes a little bit dark for our tastes, because the haze has now been removed, we can adjust exposure compensation here. And it's quite subtle, but it just helps lift some of the shadow detail out here. Okay, so we can go ahead and just tap the check to apply the haze removal. So let's just try it on another image. Once again, I'll go into the Filter Studio, scroll down until we find haze removal here. Okay, so as we can see, once again, it's removed all the haze from the scene. Scrubbing the distance slider back reveals this. And another little tip is to use the split preview here, so we can get a clearer idea of what haze removal is doing exactly to the image. So once again, I'll increase the strength and maybe bump the exposure compensation up, and we can clearly see exactly what it's doing here. So I'll tap the check to apply it. And additionally, if we're trying to emulate the effects, say, of a polarizing filter, one of which is usually haze removal, we can also go a step further, and on the Adjustments Studio here, we can add a black and white adjustment. Now, if I go into the Layers Studio, tap the More icon for the black and white adjustment, and I set the blend mode to luminosity, what I can then do, if I just hide the Layers Studio, is I can reduce the blue and cyan mix here, and then push red and yellow up. So this tends to darken and deepen the blues in the image, whilst bringing out more of the foreground detail, which is predominantly red and yellow tones in this image. So there we go, just a quick look at the haze removal filter. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out the other videos.